Y'all hear me okay? All right. All right. Thank you all for coming. It's 6 o'clock, so we will get started. We got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. Um, so just a couple reminders. If you could silence your phones. If you're looking online, please mics off. We don't want any feedback. These overhead mics do pick up. So please, during our discussion, if you could please keep the conversations like extremely quiet, it would be helpful. Okay. So welcome to our May meeting. We have quite a few visitors tonight. So if you're a visitor, could you please raise your hand? Whoa, look at all these visitors. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We've got lots of stuff going on. What about birthdays? Anybody had a birthday? Who had a birthday? Kyle, you have a birthday this month? Yeah. Happy birthday. And for last week, I hope all of our moms had a great Mother's Day. Next month it'll be the dad's turn, but this month it's the mom's turn. So happy belated Mother's Day. So the first thing we have going on is our agenda for tonight. We do have some recognitions to do. Then we have our presenter, Jim Olive, is right here. We'll be talking about essence and photography along the coast. And then there also, he and Brenda will be talking about the dune planting that was done at San Luis Pass. And then we'll have our break and then the business portion of our meeting. Okay. So next. So our secretary, Kathy Purvis, did send the meeting minutes out this week. Did anyone have any changes or updates to the meeting minutes? Oh, okay. 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 All right. Can we get a motion to approve the minutes? Mel McKee. Okay. Herb Myers seconded. All in favor? Any opposed? Minutes are approved from April. So yay. Okay. The next thing, and I'm not sure if they are on tonight, but Betty and David Squares, so they just finished up their intern training, and they are, I believe, they'll be graduating in the end of the month. David has agreed to step into the state rep role that was Connie Stolte had done. In his background in engineering, he's done a lot of document stuff, where you have to know the rules and how to apply them and how to interpret them. So he said he felt like that was something that he could help us with. So, and then Betty will be the class rep from the spring class. So the board did approve those two appointments last week. So Betty, if you're on, welcome. Thank you very much for your service. So one more round of applause. Okay, Ruby, do you want to talk about the library programs or? And the reason we're doing it now is because we're going to send these around during the meeting. Okay. No.
What I brought tonight is a few sign-up sheets that we have. We have dates, the name of the library, and for each event, for each day, we need at least 10 volunteers. We don't have that many, can't do a good job. We have some very disappointed kids cry for me. And 10, and I brought the sign-up sheets. Be sure you write your last name. Have too many with the same first name, and I get confused easy.
Right. Legibly.
That helps a lot. And it says, date, but if you can just write the name of the library, I know what dates they are. I'll shorten it up some. Have the sign-up sheet here on the table here. Calendar, which is also on our website. And where else? It's everywhere. And we've been sending them out crazy. So if you, no excuse not to know, you can contact me either email or text or talk to me. You pass them right on. Any questions about what we're asking you to do tonight? I know a lot of you are not here tonight. We still have contact time. So I really thank you so much. I've always come through with this. And it does take a lot of volunteers. Okay. Cheers. We were together. We're whispering in front of the microphone. You're used to me. Crazy. I still have people ask me what it means by not available. Simply that we were not available for programming that day. So that the week they have Camp Mohawk, Nature Camp, says not available, so that you can sign up for Nature Camp. You can do both. And this is the calendar that we sent around to all the libraries in December for them to choose what they want, what day. It was noticed by some people that a lot of them are in July this year. Tell you a secret, that's because not as many people come to the July programming this as a rule, all the different programs. So they thought that would increase their numbers and we would have so much crowd control problems. Come if it's an all day thing, morning and afternoon, they bring us lunch. Usually light sandwiches, fruit, things like that, healthy. And usually if we're going to be there for 2 programs back to back, it's snacks. They feed us. If you can come 1 hour before the event, like if it's going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you can come at 1 o'clock to help set up because we'll be moving tables around and setting up. Each library is just a little bit different. Danbury is the only one that I know of so far that will be out of doors. It's every year outdoors. Their meeting room is 9 by 12, and we simply don't fit. So, yeah, she is the manager, is what you call your title, manager at Danbury and Angleton. It just happens to be my daughter and my secretary. Okay, the next event coming up is an easy one, folks. June the 7th at Statue Park near the railroad tracks. The brand new building. We all got to go through. Ooh, it's beautiful. We can have meetings there. It's big.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the rooms will hold 200 people. We got excited. June the 7th is the event. It's a historical, not really, I guess not really an accident. Yeah. Okay. Tell them, because I don't know. I only go and set a tent and put alligators out. And June the 9th through the 13th, 5 days this year. She also is going to talk about. That means I don't have to talk. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I will also have this over here.
Do you want to pass these both
Yeah,
around?
I want
Okay.
that.
Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Tina.
Only use one of these, but
Don't hold it. Yeah. Okay.
so the June 7th is at the Stephen F. Austin Munson Park. And Ruby comes out and does the critters. Some of y'all have helped before. This is normally a field trip type event. However, this one is open to the public as an open house from noon to 4. So it will be out of doors. We will have, Ruby usually brings an awning. Will that be the same this year? Okay. If not, I'm sure we can, I think we may have a modern pop-up, but we usually put out the canvas tent for our folks that are out of doors. I'll leave the flyers up here. If y'all just want to come and bring the kiddos or just yourself. There's the, oh, I'm sorry. I'm Tina Crawford. I work for the Parks Department, Story County. And I actually do work at the Stephen F. Austin statue. And that too. Never. I forget who I am. But y'all are the only one that's given me a name tag that I actually wear. We do have a sign up for our nature camp this year. There is a code of sort. I'll tell y'all about that in just a sec. The schedule for nature camp is in the back. We're going into Friday this year. It's usually just 4 days. We've increased it to 5. So you don't have to do all 5 days. You can do 1 day. You can do part of that day. We also are in, need floaters. We need someone to take like a lead type position. And let me just give you an example of some of the things that they do in case you've never been. Walking sticks. They get to tie paracord around walking stick. They get to pick their own stick. It's kind of fun. This year, something new. We're doing land nav. So any veterans, or say scout leaders in the group, if you want to come help with land nav, that's a new one. Yes. So the land navigation. We have our Wednesday setup is mostly history and archaeology. We still have the kayaking and the archery and all those things. But generally speaking, our volunteers come and they do like a group lead. And then we usually have a second for those group leads, and then floaters. So if you don't feel comfortable really doing one specific thing and leading a bunch of kids around on a nature hike and such, then we can use help everywhere. The Friday, we will actually grill hot dogs and present certificates at the end of the camp. So that camp goes a little longer till 1 o'clock, but it's roughly from 8 o'clock with camp starting at 9 till noon. So that's the only day we and you guys you choose to help. Did I miss anything? All right. They're right here. We can set them here. Okay. Yeah, we can pass it around. Okay. All right.
Thank you very much. You can start that one in the back, maybe. Okay. So all the any questions? Contact Ruby. There's her email and her phone number. Okay. The library has permission to give out your contact information. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So next, then that's the schedule. This was emailed to everybody, so you should have this in your email. Okay. Oh, and then the ones that say, that have this, sensory thing. So those are some special events that we're doing for some special needs kids. So just be aware of that. Okay. And then there's a list of all the libraries. This is the address for Camp Mohawk. They're on 35, off of 35, just south of Alvin. Okay, so then next, okay, so we have some special people here tonight. That last month the chapter voted on making Lena Lewis and David Heineke honorary members of the chapter. So Lena, if you would come down. So Lena's been instrumental in assisting Ruby with outreach at open houses, migration celebrations, library events, all kinds of stuff. You what? You got her involved. Okay. I learned so much with that. Lena transports, helps organize, set up, take down, stays to greet visitors, share information about the chapter, about friends, ask people where they're from, just greets people, whatever else that needs to be done. And a lot of our activities would be sorely lacking without help. So Lena, give your own name tag and certificate. Yeah. And then this is just a little gift from the chapter. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, okay. All right. Then David, come on down. Oh, this is what she got. So David, I knew David was in for a long time for the chapter, but how long? Till Phil told me that you helped instruct the very first chapter class. So David's a longtime instructor for several Master Naturalist chapters, Brazos Bend State Park. He gladly shares his knowledge of animals, plants, and all things nature in our area. David organized many snail busting outings, which is where I finally got comfortable with kayaking. I didn't end up in the drink, so that was a good. He volunteers with the nature camp at Camp Mohawk. He's presented at our meetings, at our AT day. He teaches our intern class, sections of our intern class, and he's the current training director for the Bend State Park for their volunteer organization. And you were just awarded an award, and I won't say the name right, but it was regional. Hold on.
The National Association of Interpretation, our region, which is like a 4-state region of interpretive volunteer of the year.
Volunteer of the year. So David, I mean, you help, just like Lena, you help us do our work. So you get a name tag and your certificate. And so I was told you have to open this first.
Right now?
Okay, all right. There's a story here. Wait.
David's been involved with a bunch of other stuff as well, and one of those happens to be he's one of our, he's actually our youngest member of our project group, I used to hold that title, but he's got me by quite a few years. But on most of our projects, I've got a sledgehammer. Talk about a sledgehammer. Long yellow handle. It's an 18 or 20-pound hammer, and I usually always bring it because you just never know when you're going to need a sledgehammer. What I didn't know is when I get to looking for it, it's always in his hand. He does all our sledgehammer work, and apparently he likes it. So anyway, I know, and I tried to find that hammer, and I could not find one. So, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and open it. It's the closest thing I could find to it.
All right. Wow. Nice. Very good.
Huh?
Take a few more swings with this one, probably. But
Okay, all right. But anyway, thank you, David. Appreciate it. You got another little gift for you.
That's your room.
Okay, I don't have to open this one now.
Yeah, that's your rule.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
Okay. So next, there's David's certificate. So don't see Shara Jane. I think there's so Tara. I think I owe you. I have your initial certification. Come on down. Amanda Smith? Did you get yours? Okay. So I have initial certification, at least your certificates. But there and there. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, there must be. You have your name tag? Okay. All right. Did you get a, come back here. Come here. Okay. Here we go. No, it's fine. Come on. We'll get your picture real quick.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And then, Lisa, I saw you somewhere. Come on down. Jackie Hicks, are you here? Okay, Jackie. So Jackie has reached her 1,000-hour milestone. Lisa, come on, you're 250. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Oh, that's fine. Did you get a picture? Oh, John, I'm sorry. Oh, yay. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now we have a bunch of recertifications. So if you're here, come on down and see John at the break to get your pen. Patty, Herb, Donna's here. Glenn's not here. Okay, so Patty, Dennis, Susan, Glenn, Lisa. Go on back, Lisa, Phil, Larry, Kirby, Anna. Oh, Anna's leaving, I think. Oh, no, maybe she's leaving today. Herb, come on. Herb Myers, Marlon, Donna, Jim. The Nances are not here. Don is not here. Mary Schwartz is not here. And Barb. Okay, so we had 16 people recertified this month. So it's kind of crazy busy. So thank you all very much for all your hard work. Oh, let's see. Where do I get in? No. What? Oh, sorry. All right. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you for all your hours. Okay. The next, very quickly, our impact data. What I noticed this month, we had a bunch of March hours and March numbers come in. So that's why the numbers jumped so much. And thank you to Phil for getting his data in, the birds of prey and the school stuff that he does. The open house numbers got in. So thank you all very much for all your hard work. These are nice numbers for only 4 months into the year. So thank you. 7:45. I'm going to go quick through the rest of the meeting, okay? So our awesome interns, we have 8 people graduate. So yay. 2 folks, Kevin and Jean were in a prior class, so they finished up. And Matt, Alyssa, and Nathan, Emily, you're here. There she is, there's Emily. Betty and David are hopefully online. Anyway, so they're going to be graduating on Tuesday, May 27th. It's going to be at the Angleton Library. If you can come and support them. They're going to be doing their project presentations. Okay, so put it on your calendar. If you can come, please do. For April, our beginning balance was $12,951.55. Revenue, $1,222.83. We did have a very generous donation from some members who wish to remain anonymous, but that was extremely generous of them. And we had some leftover expenses from, I have to look at the list, but expenses of $113.50, ending balance $14,060.88. So we had a little bit more membership dues come in. We do have one member that gives a monthly donation, and then the $1,000 donation that we had. Then expenses. We had some cake, some office supplies, and then a few name tags and some supplies for the interns. So the $113. And if you have any questions, you can ask Don the next time you see him. If you did not pay your dues, pay your dues. Okay. Okay, Oren, your turn.
Everything with the exception of beach sweep are recurring activities, and our next beach sweep, yeah, 610. Yeah, June the 10th will be the next beach sweep. Going to the next slide. Again, most of these are recurring events. I guess, Kathy, is there anything scheduled beyond what's just been done at Dolores Fenwick?
So Dolores Fenwick had a couple of work days out there. What I'm trying to do is get a set work day, like the 4th Saturday or the 3rd Thursday or whatever. But we had a good turnout a couple weeks ago. We got a lot of stuff done, but there's still a lot of work to do. So as soon as I can get that coordinator with them, I will. So.
Okay, and the bottom of it, we do have a relatively small project coming up. It's a construction project out at Smith Point. I don't know how many people have been to Smith Point at the Hawkwatch Tower. Unless you're from Winnie, Texas, it's a long drive. So when I say relatively small project, we've got a deck an old deck to demo, a new deck to build, 16 by 6 foot wide with a 5-step platform on a mobile home that Gulf Coast Bird Observatory has acquired. And there's basketball sized holes in the decking right now. So the plan will be to tear out, do one out, build a new one, drive home, and that's probably 4 hours on the road, just road time. And that's if you don't get a speeding ticket. So anyway, that's upcoming. So if you think you might be interested, give me a shout, get you on the list. So when we get it set up, I can let you know when it'll be and what our plan is as far as getting there and doing the work. But hopefully we can knock it out in a day, just so we don't have to drive all the way back. That's it.
Okay, so just the last few things. And I actually have more information on the CPR class. So I heard back from Homeland Preparedness Project today. And so between the Master Gardeners and the Master Naturalists, we had about 28 people that were interested in their CPR class and AED class. Most people wanted Saturdays. But there were still some that wanted Tuesday. Well, Homeland came back and said, that's too many people. Why don't you split it up? So I got to get back with Crystal and find a nighttime that works with Homeland. So we're almost there. So you will be, if you gave me your name, you'll be hearing from me shortly. The other thing is next year is going to be our 25th anniversary. Yay! So the 25th anniversary of the chapter is next year in 2026. So we're looking for suggestions on how y'all would like to celebrate your accomplishments. And so what kind of floating idea of having several things over the course of the year, doesn't have to be big things. Certainly at the end of the year, we'll have a nice celebration like we did in which year was that? 2020, 2021? When do we have the 20th anniversary? 2021. Okay. So, send us your ideas, okay? And I think that is all I had. Are there any questions, comments, issues? Okay. Yes, Susan. $1,000. We'll start working on the fundraising. We'll work on. Okay, so Christine had to leave. I have that our AT was about an hour and a quarter for AT. So then that will our volunteer time at 0.75. And there being nothing else. Sorry, lost my train of thought. So when you put your information in VMS, something kind of similar to this, okay, would be awesome. All right, so if there's nothing else, then we will adjourn at 7:59.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Yeah, if you didn't sign up, go sign up. Signed up twice.